All right, welcome back to another Mindset Monday video. And what I'm going to talk about today is probably the most important reason why some people ever end up feeling the way that they want to feel and even looking the way that they want to feel. And that is investing in you, right? And truly investing in becoming the best version of yourself. And for so many people, they talk about and think about all of the different things that they want, but often they don't ever put any time into figuring out who they want to be and what do they need to do in order to become that person. And for me, I deal with this stuff on a daily basis with clients at a really core level. And the thing I love about that is that as soon as you start looking within, you're able to start gaining the clarity to start achieving what you want on the outside, right? And that might sound fluffy for some of you, so I'm going to break it down a little bit. But for so many people, even looking at something like weight loss, right? They know that they're not happy with how they're looking. They know they're not happy with what they see in the mirror or how their clothes are fitting. But yet, when it comes to actually committing and investing the time, financial, the effort and energy to doing something about that, there's a gap, right? Like what they are unhappy with, right, is what they're living with on a day-to-day basis. They know what they want and they talk about what they want, but yet there's this gap in the middle between them actually committing to going after that end result, right? And for some people, it's not knowing how. So at the end of the day, you can stay lost and throw your hands in there and go, I don't know how, or you can just choose a way, right? And often we get clients that have tried everything under the sun to get in shape. And I don't mind that because it shows me that they're willing and that they are wanting to invest in an end result. Regardless if the method and the system hasn't led them to that end result, I know that they're willing and they're committed to investing in that result. So now it's easy. We just arm them with the right system and process, and they are already committed to the journey. So the outcome just comes naturally, right? And it's a lot simpler when somebody is willing. But for so many people, they live in this unhappy state. They live in this state where they don't feel worthy enough to invest the time. They don't feel worthy enough to invest financially in getting help, in speeding up the process, in committing to themselves, right? But yet they'll do it for everybody else, right? And a big part of the market that I've always looked after when it comes to transformation and weight loss is mums, right? Mums tend to ultimately sacrifice everything that they want for everybody else in their life, and they will do anything for their partners, for their kids, but yet they often don't feel worthy enough to even do one thing for themselves, right? They don't buy the sports apparel that they want. They don't want to spend money on the gym membership. They don't want to invest in doing that because that would be selfish. But the way I like to look at it, it's almost selfish of you not to do that, right? Because if you're not filling your cup up first, if you're not putting your oxygen mask on first, you are not going to be the best version of yourself, which means then you are settling and you are giving everybody else in your life a lesser version of you. And to me, that is incredibly selfish because at the end of the day, everybody in your life deserves the best of you. You deserve the best of you. Your life deserves you to be the best you. And for me, it's a constant daily commitment to that, right? In whatever shape or form it can be, right? Whether it's my mindset, whether it's my languaging, whether it's a workout, whether it's a food choice, whether it's, being able to do something for somebody else to put a smile on their face, whatever it might be. But until you recognize that, hey, I am worthy, that for me not to feel and look the way that I want is not okay, right? That I am worth the investment in that outcome, whether, like I said, time, financial, energy, whatever it might be. But you have to be willing to make that commitment. You have to be willing to do the action to close the gap from where you are now to not feeling and looking and having what you want to ultimately doing the work until, right? And everybody's until will be different, right? The time is irrelevant. The commitment to the end outcome is the only thing that matters. And I break this down for people all the time, right? It doesn't matter how long, it doesn't matter what you do. The only thing that matters is that that's where you're going until you end up there. And the most amazing thing that I get to witness is watching people close that gap and ending up often with more than they ever realized they could have had, right? And completely forgetting about all the things that they used to put in their way, all the stories, all the bullshit, all the reasons, all the justifications of why they couldn't, time, no energy, it was difficult, it was hard, blah, blah, blah. All right, it's all noise. At the end of the day, do you feel better? Are you becoming a better version of yourself? Are you happier? Are you a better person to be around? Are you more fun? Are you more cheeky? Are you more vibrant? Are you more sensual? And do you feel more in tune with who you are, right? Like those are the things that are important. And why would you sacrifice that any longer? Right? And if I can do anything to help, please always reach out to me. It's what I've dedicated my life to in so many different markets. But for you, the first step is recognizing that you are worthy, recognizing what it is that you want, and then committing to investing in going after that in whatever way that is for you. But it only starts with the first step. It's making the commitment and then adding the action to it. Don't just talk about it. Whatever it is, if it's for you getting off your ass and going for a walk, go for it. If it's changing your food, go for it. If it's tracking something, if it's asking for help, if it's investing in a program or a coach or a trainer or whatever, make the commitment to you, because once you do that, then you're on the journey to the end result, right? Then you are proving to yourself that you are worthy and you are worth the investment, right? And if you can take that from this video, then I feel honored and excited, and I look forward to hearing your success story or maybe even being a part of that success journey with you. All right, enjoy your Monday.